What's up, guys? It's Lee here. Welcome to episode number 1 of season 1 of our driver career mode. If you didn't see the season's finale of our Formula 2 career, then go watch that, because what a final race it was. But we are here in our headquarters for our first ever Formula 1 race. As you can see in the background there, we picked Alfa Romeo Racing for our career mode. So we're here, and obviously all the teams are going to stay the same for now, but there's definitely going to be driver moving about halfway through the season or at the end of each season, and stuff like that, and we'll see how things go. Here's our driver details. As you can see, we've had a really successful career so far. So the one thing I want to do, if I can do it from here, I don't think I can do it from here, which is really irritating. I wanted to change the helmet colour, but I'll do that in between this and the next episode. But we're here for our first Grand Prix. Let's have a look at the R&D. So we're currently the second slowest team on the grid. We've got a slight advantage over Williams, and Haas just maybe is in front of it ever so slightly. AlphaTauri, Renault, McLaren. So obviously the way, if you didn't hear, so to give you the run through, if you didn't see the ending of that driver career mode that we've just finished for our Formula 2 career, the way we're going to do it is, so if we're driving for Alfa Romeo now, if we finish the season at the end of a driver, like if we're above a driver that drives for another team, then we are eligible to join that team for that season. So if we're driving for Alfa now, and if we beat in the championship, if we beat both Williams, both Haas's, and I don't know, Danny Kvyat in the AlphaTauri, if we finish in front of them, then next season we are eligible to either drive for Williams, Alfa, Haas, or AlphaTauri, because we finished in front of one of their drivers. So hopefully that comes across as clear. So because I didn't want to just drive. I didn't want to just dive in, drive one season, and then next year we'd be driving for Ferrari or Red Bull or something. So that's the way that we're going to do it. So R&D points wise, as you can see at the top, we've got 1,750 to play with. Our driver affinity is level 2, and we have 300k to play with for our facilities. So let's go to the R&D tree and let's see what we've got. So we've already got these two here, which is quite nice, which means we've already got quite a powerful engine, thankfully. Certainly better than the Honda team, the Honda based teams, thank goodness for that. And we also could, if we wanted, buy a minor engine upgrade that would put us above Ferrari in the speed. As you can see, we've got going up. We're actually tied with Ferrari and Haas for the most reliable cars on the grid, which is good. So with all these at the bottom they've already got, that's arriving quite late on in the year, so we don't have to worry about that one. These are automatic upgrades, by the way, that upgrade at certain dates during the season, as you can see at the bottom. So because we've got quite good engine, well, we've got quite good durability, I don't really want to mess with that at the minute. Chassis side of things, okay, we're looking, it's looking a bit rocky on the this is where we're losing out in it, really. So we're losing out quite heavily on the chassis side of things, and the aerodynamics, wow, the aero were really low as well. So engine power and durability I'm not really too fussed about, so we're going to start off by checking out these guys. So this one, a minor drag reduction upgrade for 500 points, so let's purchase that. So that's now in development, and let's also purchase this, which is a major weight reduction upgrade, and that will be coming in between the Bahrain and Vietnam GP. So they are now, if we come over here, so there's the 2 dates that they're going to be introduced, March 12th and March the 23rd. And we're going to come across the facilities because we've also got 300k to play with. So can we do anything with that money? I don't think we can, because I don't think we upgrade facilities, do we? Can we upgrade facilities? I don't think we can upgrade facilities, can we? Because that's completely based on the team that you are in. So I'm not quite sure what we do with our money in driver career mode, but nevertheless. So we're going to come across messages from Frederick Vasseur. Welcome to the team. Between yourself and Kimmy, I'm sure we can have a fantastic season. My door is always open if you need anything. Kindest regards, Frederick Vasseur, team principal. So that's that side of things done. So here is our teammate Kimi Räikkönen, 89 rated, 99 experience points he gains per race, which is good. Racecraft 84, 76 awareness and 85 pace. So we have quite a fast teammate. So with that being said, I don't think we can do anything else here. So I think we can just chuck ourselves into our first race. I think we can. Right, with that being said, guys, let's advance to our car reveal, which is going to be happening on the 6th. Let's jump across to it. We're going to accept our weekly resources, and here we go then. Car reveal at the team HQ. Let's reveal our car to the for the season. Exciting times here as our career mode gets going. Here we go then. Very nice. A very nice car. A very nice livery. Always been a fan of the Alpha livery ever since the Alpha came back to Formula 1. Obviously they won the championships in the 50s and stuff, but bum 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 bum. Here we go then. Frederick Vasseur, another email from him. You'll have to show some patience for the first part of the season, as we expect our initial pace to be towards the back of the grid. But don't worry, everyone's working hard and we have great investment in the team. As long as you do your bit, we'll be able to move towards the middle pack over the course of the year. So Frederick has quite high hopes for the season. We're going to advance to our race weekend. So our aerodynamic upgrade has come in, which is good. So our next one that we're going to buy will be the major drag reduction, but we need 1,000. We need 1,000 for that, so we can't do that at the minute. So as well, we'll be able to upgrade these perks as well. So driver acclaim will be boosted, engine wear will be reduced by 10%. Unlock one additional answer in interviews, and resource points will be boosted by 10%. So we're going to want to probably purchase this one first. I am going to actually. We've got 300k. Yeah, let's chuck one on that. Sure, why not? So we need 540,000 for the next one. But that's going to help out, obviously, all the little boosts so that we can get towards gaining resources points is going to be really good. So with that being said, guys, here we go. Season 1, Round 1, Australian Grand Prix. Let's head to the track. It's very exciting times. It's very exciting times. High hopes for the year, I'm hoping. Here we go then, Australia. Practice 1. when the game finally loads. Don't miss the loading times on this, I tell you. Here we go then. So here we are, we're at the workstation. Messages, we've got some messages to read through. Okay, as I mentioned before, keep an eye on top of research and development is critical to improve the car's performance. You also need to actively manage the limited supply of gearbox and power units components throughout the season. You can find details, explanations on how to manage these via the pause menu, Carl. Okay, next one. Morning everyone, I've attached the preview to this race's weekend Grand Prix. If you have any questions, come and see me data center. So, thank you for that, Carl. Thank you. Here we go then, Jeff. The latest forecasts are in and qualifying, and the race looks like it should all be nice and dry all the way through. Full reports is attached. Yep, so it looks like it's going to be a pretty dry race weekend. Can't do anything right now, so let's head to practice number 1 for our debut at the Australian Grand Prix.
We're used to seeing rookies in Formula One every year. This season, there's a youngster that's arrived with perhaps a little more interest in them than usual. And that's because they've been successful at every level of their career from karts all the way through to Formula 2. They've somehow managed to stay pretty much under the radar. They don't have that luxury anymore, though. They're in Formula One. Millions of people around the world watching their every move, both on and off the racetrack. So let's take some time to get to know them a little bit better. So tell us a little about yourself. What's the thing you're most excited about being here in Formula 1?
Well, it's funny you should ask that. So, I was reading through these, becoming the best, the picking up most, but and if I win here, I'll achieve my dreams. Definitely the competition and being the fastest car. F2 was quick, but these are a whole other level. Let's say the competition. In fact, no, because we had good competition last season. That race with Latifi was incredible. Let's go for becoming the best. Sure, why not?
After your successful junior career, you must have had a lot of drew you to
The team really knows how to get the best out of their power unit. The car really is one of the best chassis on the grid. The fantastic aero team. They've created a great package for this season. Reliability is key issue for me, and the team really seems to prioritise it above everything else. Let's say I'm going to go for something to do with the chassis or the aero, because that's going to be our main focus for this first season. Let's go for aero because we are really low down on the aero list. So let's go for that.
What would you say is going to be the biggest challenge this season?
Not many rookie drivers to contend for the championship, but I am aiming for it. Right now I'm not sure. Ask me after the first race. Getting orientated, you have to hit the ground running. Yeah, that seems what I'd normally say.
Really appreciate your time, but I know you're very keen to get on. Best of luck out there.
Cheers. Well, so after the quick interview with Will Buxton, we now move on to practice. Here we go then.
This first race of the season is always quite difficult for us trackside, and for those back at the factory as well, as it's the first time the car has run since winter testing. The more consistent mileage you can get in these sessions, the happier we'll be.
Okay, so here we are, first practice session of the year. We've got all of these, well, I would say we've got all. We're not going to do all of these because you can only earn 573 max anyway, and I'm also not really going to hold up the video any longer than it has to be. So come across to here, we've got tyre selection, car setup. This time though we've got power and gearbox components. We've got to watch out for these over the season.
Make sure to run some of our practice programs. They don't all need to be done in one session, but there's valuable data there to help race strategy and car development.
We will definitely get round to doing some of them. We've got the practice timing screen here. You can see sector 1, sector 2 and sector 3 times, how many laps, tyres, status. If we go across we can watch the session. So Kevin Magnussen is the first out on track in his Haas. Obviously not in Formula 1 this year.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre usage. We have to give 2 sets back at the end of this session, so they'll be unavailable for the rest of the weekend. We'll hand over the 2 most worn sets, so don't ruin tyres you might want to use later.
We certainly will not be doing that. Yeah, obviously he made his sports car debut at Daytona this year. You know, I think he came 2nd or 3rd in class. It was a really good performance from him. To say he'd never been out, you know, he's never raced in that sort of category before. Sad to see Kevin go. I am a small fan of him and Roman, but obviously they're both Ginter's had enough. He's kicked them out, and now they've got Schumacher and Mazepin coming in for next year. Oh, I hate that name. I hate Mazepin so much, along with like 90% of the Formula 1 community. But you know, it is what it is. He's in the car, and we'll have to see what he can do. But he's out on track, and then we're gonna skip. We can skip sessions from here. Sorry, Jeff. I just completely cut him off there. So let's get out on track then. Let's go for our track acclimatization program, and it is designed to help drivers learn the track. It's about racing line and braking points. During the test, you will be judged on your ability to drive through a series of gates placed around onto each corner on the track. Successfully chain multiple gates together to gain a bonus, which will increase your score. So, objective score 365 on hard tyres. We have a number of 3. We have 3 laps to try and do it. Let's get out then for our first drive in our Formula 1 car. We're going to go straight out on flying lap. Save the components where we can. Here we go then.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
So I can tell straight away, just from the first couple of corners, the aero is really down because the car just didn't want to turn in for either of them 2 corners.
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Nicely through the DRS zone. Oh, attack that curb. Proper attack that curb. So, okay so far. I think we've got too many greens to get purple, but we are going to still go for it. very good. As we come to the line, that's a decent lap.
Great stuff. You've pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
So we're going to go straight back to the garage straight away now that we've done that, because we did that perfect in one lap. I didn't think we'd get enough points. I thought it were only 3 green sections, otherwise you were getting a green score overall, but no. We get 4 green sections, but we still get the purple rating, which is good. So that's that one done. 1.7 seconds off of, we do go above Kevin, but we're 1.7 seconds off Charles Leclerc in his Ferrari, which we expect to be, really, you know.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Sorry, mate. I wasn't talking to you, Jeff, sorry. Sorry, I was just reading something quickly. Right, tyre management. So we want to be basically just as what it says. I am actually going to do this on hard. I try and tend to use the same tyre for these because you can do these challenges on hard tyres. It's just easier to do them on mediums. That's why it gives you it. So we need to be smooth but quick, which we should be able to be. Sure we will, Jeff. Here we go then. Out the final corner, across the line. We're not going to even touch our overtake button this session, I don't think. Because it runs out really quickly. I've been nice and smooth through it. Oh, very wide through that. Our gauge not really going up, really. Nice against the wall there. Oh. Our target times are 1:28. We come into last sector. Been a decent lap. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not going to hit the time. I messed up. Oh, we do. We just get it. Wow, that must have been so close. That must have been so close, but we just got there. I saw coming off the last corner, we were like 3/10 down. I was like, oh no. But I think we did just get there. Expected lap time 1. Oh, it was like by 0.02. Good grief, that was close. 128.93. Sorry, Jeff. Talking over him again. Yeah, 128.933 expected lap time. 128.914 was our actual lap time. It's unbelievable, that. That's really close. So as you can see, we are P9 in the session at this particular moment in time. We're in front of George Russell, which is a good sign. You know, we're in front of the Williams man. Still quite a few people left to go though. Latifi, Raikkonen. Ideally, I think this season, for this first season, I think Russell, Magnussen, Latifi, Grosjean, and possibly Raikkonen's probably going to be they're going to be where we're looking for this race. Let's see, is our teammate actually out on track right now? He's not.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Esteban Ocon here. Obviously made his return to Formula 1 this season. He's about to set his first lap time. Let's see where he goes. And he goes 7th. Which pushes us back down to 10th, I think, doesn't it? Yep.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Oh, listen, Jeff. Stop talking to me. Oh, so Kimi is out there on track now. Let's see how he does. Oh, wow, he's only just pulled out the pits. Come on, Kimi, what are you doing? Not much experience leaving it this late, Kimi. Right, next...
Say again.
Rude. Next one for us then. Fuel management. Lifting and coasting, that sort of thing. Let's see how it goes.
Testing fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
Aye for that, Captain. So here we go, we've got to lift and coast through these corners. We've got a car behind that might get a bit close to us because we are going to be lifting off quite a lot here. Get quite a lot into this first corner. We're locked out of using our overtake button for this program. Proper attack this curve on the inside here. There you go. We nail it that time round. So I've noticed in the last sector when, you know, even when I'm playing on my own, that delta time goes down so quickly in the last sector. You'll see what I mean, because we're going to go into it like a second up, which will be good. See, look, we're a second up. Right, watch it through these last couple of corners. See, look at it just come down. But we're going to absolutely smash this challenge, the best we've done so far. We've got Esteban Ocon behind us. Or we've got one of them anyway. See, we crossed the line. We're going to pull straight over. We're going to head back to... I like to do all these practice programs in one session. That's why I'm like skipping driving out and skipping the in lap, because I like to get it all done. But right, let's finally see what our teammate's doing. Where in session is he? Is he not out on track?
Say again, you're breaking up.
Oh, Kimi's got above us. Okay. Oh, he's on mediums though. That's okay. So is Roman. So that's okay then. So then, ERS. So what's our other objectives then? Oh, we've actually got them all, okay. So these are little side objectives that you can do. Yeah, we've got all of that. That's good. So next up, we're going to be doing ERS management. There we go.
We're looking at ERS management. This is all about managing your battery efficiently throughout the lap to hit your target time. The overtake button will drain the battery quickly, but it will also give you maximum power.
Cheers for that, mate. We're locked out of using our fuel mode on this one as well. Here we go then, across the line. Just basically don't have to touch it. Complete lack of concentration there. That's not good. Complete lack of concentration. That's really not good. I might not hit the target time now because I've broke my wing like an idiot. I'm genuinely not going to hit it because I broke my wing. What a flipping idiot.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. We haven't hit our program targets. Come in and take a look at the data, and if we have time, we'll rerun the program.
No, I'm coming in because I broke my wing, Jeff. That's the only reason why I'm coming in. Up on the jacks. Back in, and there we go. So repair front. Oh, I've got a minute and 16 to wait. That's not good. Here is the 6-time world. Here is the 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton. Oh, it hurts to say that. It really does. Second in the session at the minute. I presume behind his teammate. Oh no, Sebastian on top. Wow, so the Ferrari looking real pacey.
Okay, let's talk about this track. Albert Park has a lot of tricky high-speed corners. Turn 1 is a good example, and also the left, right through 11 and 12, where you need to be as daring as you can with the entry speed.
And you're telling me this now, Jeff? You could have told me that at the start of the session. Here's George Russell. Obviously, that fantastic drive at this Bahrain GP last year, or the Sakhir Grand Prix, whichever one it was, in the Mercedes, substituting for Lewis Hamilton. He should have got that seat, man. Once Lewis took like 6 months to sign this contract, Mercedes should have just been right. Sorry, Lewis, you've been holding it off for far too long at this point. Let's get George in the car. They should have done it. But, you know. And speaking of people that I can't wait to see next year, here comes flipping Sergio Perez in his Racing Point. 13th in the session at the minute. Obviously, let go to make way for Sebastian Vettel for the Aston Martin project, led by Lawrence Stroll. And yeah, Perez got booted out, but now he's at Red Bull for next year. I cannot wait for that. We'll see. Because Sergio's going to prove if that second seat is cursed, or if they really do favour Max. Because this guy will push Max. Absolutely. No doubt in my mind. So, we'll see. As he comes to line, currently 13th. Does he go better than that? He doesn't, he stays 13th. Right, so our wing's fixed. So let's go back out then. We'll do the same. We'll go on hards. This is probably the last run I'll get in on these hards, because these hards are probably wrecked at this point. We'll have a look when we come round here. Yeah, they're already on 30%, not 36 on the front left, so yeah, they're getting trashed. But we'll see how things go here. It's through the last corner we come. DRS management then. Again. Oh! Okay. Okay. I think we'll just accept the 400 and odd we've got at the minute and move on. So let's move on then to qualifying, because I don't really want to mess about doing all the other practices. Oh, we get a challenge done. Complete 3 practice programs in my career mode, or in driver career mode. My tier list up to tier 24 now.
The session has drawn to a close.
So here we go then.
So let's review our top 3. Verstappen, Hamilton and Daniel Ricciardo. What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
So Verstappen tops the session then. Hamilton, Ricciardo, Bottas, Vettel, Sainz, Ocon, Albon, Norris, Stroll, your top 10. Leclerc just missing out. So us two, we finished P16 and 18. I'm not too bothered about that because we're on hards and we'll 100% go quicker. It's just a matter of how quicker. I think we'll probably slot in. Looking at the gap there between the AlphaTauri and us, I think we'll probably slot in P15. But we'll have to see as we move on to our first qualifying session of the year. Exciting times indeed. As I say, guys, we're doing a one-shot quali just to up the ante. Oh, and I kept it same as well, so we've got no flashbacks. So if we crash during the quali or the race, then it's not going to go well for us. So practice programs passed. Oh, we got a lot of wow, we got a lot of resource points there, up to 1,800. Our driver affinity goes up a little bit, or whatever it's called. Okay. I'm really bad. I should have probably learned that word before I started this career mode, shouldn't I? Oh, excuse me. Oh, we're not okay. We're not going straight to quali. We're back here in our trailer or whatever. We're back in our you know, our HQ for the weekend. I think what we're going to do as well then, if we've got the time, we're going to set going that major update, which is going to get us even closer. But we are on to qualifying then for the first race of the year. Da-da-dum-bum-bum. Simply going to be one shot and we're just going to get straight out there. So here we go then, soft tyres. Let's see how it goes. Concentration mode going on, so I might go silent. Oh, touch the grass on the inside there. That's nice through there as well. I think we're 100%. I think we're definitely going to go faster than the last 3 teams. Let's see though, can we get above anybody else? It felt a good lap, let's see. Oh wow. Oh wow, we go 12. fantastic qualifying session then. We go straight to 12th place. Brilliant.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three. Bottas, Hamilton and Daniel Ricciardo. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
So Bottas, Hamilton on top, but we go P12. Wow, what a qualifying session from us. I expected us to be here in 15th. But we're not. We're above Ocon and Gasly, and we're above the two AlphaTauris and Esteban Ocon. Wow, good qualifying from us then. Huh. Well, we move on to the first race of the year, mate. So here we go then. Race number 1 of the season. Does it go straight onto the race, or does it go back to the bloody motorhome again? Or whatever, the team station. No, we go back to her. Okay, so here we go then. We head to the first race weekend. Here we go then. We're now going to pass over to David Croft for the race intro.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to Melbourne for the opening race of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to the Australian Grand Prix. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. Its combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners make it a tricky track when it comes to overtakes. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. Here we are then, Formula One in 2020. The fight for the World Championship all starts here today. Mercedes on the hunt for a 7th consecutive title. They'll have Ferrari and Red Bull to contend with along the way. Williams struggled to find their feet last year. They'll be hoping for a stronger start this time around. And what I wonder of the Renault-powered cars. Will they be able to step forward, maybe even onto the podium on a regular basis? Plenty to discuss then with Anthony Davidson. He's out of hibernation too, and alongside me in the commentary box once again.
It's good to be back, Crofty. Let's hope for some good racing today. We can't know at this point how competitive these teams are relative to each other, but hopefully nobody is able to run and hide. We want to see these drivers pushing to the limit all the way to the checkered flag.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and P2 goes to Daniel Ricciardo. A strong showing from the Australian. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Sainz, Alexander Albon, and Norris, Vettel, Perez, Leclerc, and Lance Stroll, Lee, Hamilton. They've taken a grid penalty. Esteban Ocon and Kvyat, Gasly, Magnussen, Kimi Raikkonen, and George Russell, Grosjean, and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
So then, massive drama at the start of our career mode here. Lewis Hamilton has taken a grid penalty, and he starts right beside us on the grid. Very interesting indeed. Let's see then here is our strategy options for the race. We have soft to mediums or soft to hards. No, let's stick with soft to mediums, I think. I mean, I don't mind running the hard tyres here and there, but let's run the soft to medium. It's probably going to be the best option for us as well. We're going to pump in half an extra lap of fuel, and here we go then for our debut race. We're going to start the race here, and we're going to go to 5 red lights. And we are underway. It's a good start from us. Oh, it's a very good start from us as we head barreling down towards turn 1. Got people on the inside. Oh, there's contact in front. We've got to back right off. We've got Lance Stroll on the outside, but we're going to tuck in behind him then. And we've got the other one of Sergio Perez coming past. So Perez to the outside. Oh no! And he comes back in front and breaks our wing. Oh, it's not a good start from us then. It's said to be a good start, but in the end we break our front wing after Esteban Ocon just pretty much just breaks right in front of us. There's no need for that. But we break our wing. Let's see how it feels. Can we continue on like this? Oh, it's pulling a lot. We're supposed to pit on lap 11. I'm going to have to pit this lap, aren't we? We're going to have to come in.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward. Copy that. Hards for next box.
So we'll tell Jeff to hards for next box and box this lap. Oh, what a terrible start this has been to our debut. Not what we wanted at all. Oh, we'll do a good job of getting our car down to limiter though. Here we go then, our first Formula 1 pit stop. For all the wrong reasons, unfortunately. Take the softs on. Hards go on. Nose goes on.
Exit now.
And we're going. There's 2 massive revs of our engine on the way out here. Here we go then, we're in full attack mode now. We're in full we've got to push and push now for these positions. No doubt, unfortunately, and I don't want to sound like I'm being horrible, but no doubt we're chasing down Latifi. He's going to be our rabbit for this race.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
Let's see what the gap is. Bottas is already across the line. Jesus. Well, we'll see what the gap is at the... Oh, no! Well, not the way we wanted to spend our debut at all.
Latifi just ahead, push for position. The gap to the car ahead is 25.
Oh my goodness. It's going to be about...
Mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 30.4.
It's going to be over 30 seconds now between us and Latifi then. So we're really struggling on our debut after having such a good qualifying session. Our race has just gone all the wrong way.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use
I mean,
DRS
thankfully...
within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I mean, thankfully we are in a 50% race, so it should give us enough time to catch up to the back of the pack at least. But what could have been probably P12, P13 on our debut, it's going to be It's going to be like 17th or lower, I can tell already. What a shame. What a shame. Looked to be a good weekend. So let's find out the gap then between us and Latifi when we cross the line.
We're trailing our teammate by 36.9 seconds. Some information on Russell. They seem to have an issue.
Good.
We're sat at the back. Last place. Latifi is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 32.8
32 seconds,
They're on
jeez.
fresh mediums. Your pit window opens in 16 laps time. 26 laps to go.
So we want to get that down to about 22 before Latifi comes in. No, he's on medium, so he's going to be going longer than he would be if we were on softs. People on softs should be coming in around like 10, 11, somewhere around there. So him on mediums is probably not going to be coming in until about like 18, 19.
Fuel is at target +3. Let's get into mix 3 ASAP.
Proper pushing it. Oof. And as well, with him being on mediums and me being on hards, we're not going to close this gap up as fast as I'd like. Because we actually set our personal best lap. But it doesn't surprise me that it is when doesn't surprise me with it with all that's gone on so far. Personal best through the first. That's what we like to see. We just got to be consistent now, consistently faster than Latifi, which I think we can be. But we can't have another spin. If we have another spin, that's it. That's game over.
Okay, gap ahead is 28.9 seconds.
Wow, so the gap between us and Latifi is already down to 28. As I say, we need it to be about 22 by the time he comes in for us to come out ahead of him. Come to line, it's going to be a personal best for us. Yeah, 128.5, so let's find out what sort of laps Latifi's setting actually. He didn't tell us.
Latifi ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 27.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:31.3. You're closing in by 3 seconds a lap.
Wow, so we're proper closing in on him. Only thing is, we're going to be destroying these hards. Already up to 15%. And our bloody our component that holds the ERS is going to be getting blistered this race as well. because we're on the button all the time, trying to catch up. And our DRS is not working.
The DRS, you won't be able to open the rear wing. We're working on a fix. Stay out.
So our DRS is not working. At this particular moment in time, I don't think that's going to be much of a problem. Well, it's been quite a eventful race for our debut, but at the same time it's quite a boring race, to be honest with you.
We need to push now. Use your overtake button for more power.
I thought we'd be having brilliant battles, but we're not. We're at the back hunting down Latifi with everything. Oh, okay, with everything this car's got. I can't believe the stewards didn't give me a warning for that. Proper pushing. Lap 7. I'm going to be coming round onto lap 8 in a minute. There we go then, lap 8. Personal best lap for us coming, surely. Yep, there you go, 1:28.2, so 0.2 faster even still.
Latifi just ahead, push for position. The gap to the car ahead is 21.9 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:31.5. You're closing in by 3 seconds a lap.
So we are currently, unbelievably, within a pit window of Latifi, which is good, but we want to get as far, just in case we have to pit again, because I don't think these hards are going to go the entire distance. No, definitely not. We're going to want to come out as far ahead of Latifi as we can get. I think the main aim of this race now is just don't get beat by Latifi. Just don't finish last, basically. I'm going to then come out of here towards last corner. That's a bit of a shoddy lap, to be honest with you.
Gap to teammate ahead is 32.2 seconds.
So 32 seconds still separate me and Kimi. So we're not losing time to him, but we're not gaining any either, which is as to be expected, I suppose, given the cars we're in.
Gap to car in front is 17.4 seconds.
17.4 seconds to the car in front. Probably end up catching Latifi before he goes in. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd be bloody brilliant if we could do that. If we can actually catch Latifi before he goes into the pit lane, it'd be brilliant. Oh, Nelly. Hairy mouth moment then. Jesus. This Alpha just feels so slippery. So I think we could just come out in front of George Russell at least anyway. Albeit that was only just. I could hear his car. we've got 19 laps of this race left. Can't believe how much you can abuse that corner without getting corner cutting warnings. You then we cross the line onto lap 11, and let's get a full race update from Jeff.
You currently hold 19th place. Vettel is ahead of you, 19 laps to go. They're on fresh hards. Russell is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 6.6 seconds. They're on fresh hards. They have some kind of mechanical problem. Your pit window opens in 9 laps time.
Okay, so I didn't want to cut Jeff off there, but we've just made an incredible move on Sebastian Vettel. We go past Vettel up another place as we continue our charge towards Latifi. I don't expect to hold Vettel behind us. He's going to come back through, no doubt. Is he on hard tyres though?
Vettel is behind you. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh hards.
He is on hards, okay. So we do have a chance if we're lapping just as fast as Tim, then maybe we might.
Over target on fuel. Let's start burning it off, please.
We might just hold him off. Because we're setting the same pace as him, surely. Oh, excuse me.
Okay, gap ahead is 6.2 seconds.
Is that Nicholas Latifi in front with 6 seconds the gap? Please tell me it is.
Grosjean is ahead of you.
It's Grosjean,
The car
okay.
in front is 6.2 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last
Oh
lap
wow, and
was
he's already been in.
29.8.
So Roman Grosjean is in front of Sebastian Vettel. Vettel having a torrid time in his Ferrari. But then again, the latest performance update came out before this race, before I started this career mode, so the Ferraris are supposedly acting as they would in real life. Oh, big lock up there on the front left.
Be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
There's our
Kimmy's in the
teammate.
pits. Kimmy in the pits.
So our teammate is going to come out in front of Sebastian Vettel. And are we going to get our teammate? We're going to chuck everything at the garden fence here to get past him. We're down the inside of our teammate then. No team orders this fucking early in the season, I tell you. Kimmy tried the cutback on the outside, didn't work, didn't pay off for him. So we're in front of our teammate now, that's a nice move. That's a very nice move from us. What are our tyres on? 40% on the front left is the worst. I think if I'm a little bit more... thing is, it's a long way to go. on tyres that have already got 40% on one of them. Got one of the silver arrows in front of us. Oh, I guess the black arrows as they were this season.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.5 seconds.
No, that can't be one of the Mercedes cars, is it? It won't be this close to... No, no. I think I'm seeing things. I think it's an Alpha Tauri. No, it's a Haas, okay.
1.5 seconds. They're on fresh hards.
So Magnussen is pitted and he's come out. Vettel is having a shocking race. Come on, Sebastian, you're my favourite driver on grid. We can't see you be doing this badly. And yes, that is true, by the way. He is genuinely my favourite driver. So hard tyres on the car ahead. As we cross the line onto lap 15. We're actually pulling away ever so slightly from the two cars behind. Thing is, we can't use... Oh, we've got 34%, I guess. I saw our ERS was down to like 18% and I didn't want to touch it. But look at this, we're running just as fast, if not faster, than these lot in front. Tell you what, we're going to go for this here. We're going to put our engine up into rich mix. And here we come then, we're going to make the move on Magnussen, oh wait. Oh, wrong button. Yep, we're going to dive to the inside.
Repeat now, there's interference.
Yep, sorry Jeff, I pressed the wrong one. And we are up the inside of Magnussen. So we are now in between the two Haas cars. Second a lap to the car behind. Whoa, big slide. Oh, I didn't turn my overtake button off. Oh, Lee, rookie's error. We'd had 5% on the ERS. Look at this, we're just as fast as any of these guys on hards. See, I could probably get these tyres to the finish. It's just the two on the right hand side that's making me nervous. Oh, sorry, the two on the left hand side that are making me nervous. Anybody else thinking what I'm thinking here? If we can get a run at him. Ah, we can't get a run at him. I'm going to back off a bit there. I'm not overtaking him when I'm doing that. I don't mean to do it.
You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
So that means we must be way ahead of Latifi at this point. Just in case we do have to pit again. As we come through, we want to get on the button, we want to get on the rich fuel mix. and the DRS. We go to the outside of Romain Grosjean. We swoop around the outside. A bit of off-track excursion there, but we are up.
Brilliant.
And now we're going to use the DRS to defend into turn number 3. And we keep the place then, so we are up another place in front of Romain Grosjean now. You know what, even though after everything that's happened, and we're definitely, I think we are going to have to pit again, so we're going to drop behind all of these guys. We're having a good race at least. It shows that we've got pace in the Alpha. You know, we've got pace over everyone on, like, hard tyres seem to be good tyres for this car. You know, because we've caught up and passed a load of people. Really, when we shouldn't have. As we set our personal best middle sector. So when we come round onto lap 18, I'm going to ask Jeff to give us a full race update so we know, number 1, who we're chasing next and whereabouts on track we are. Here we go then, round onto the start finish straight to end lap 17. Let's ask Jeff then, full race update.
14th position, you're in 14th position. Kvyat ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 2.6 seconds. They're on old hards. Grosjean behind. Our gap behind is 1.4 seconds. They're on old hards.
So,
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
we are currently in 14th position and the Alpha Tauri in front of us. We're going to set it. Yep, there we go, it's already set. Just in case we have to pit, I've got it set for new softs. 11 laps to go. I think I'm going to have to pit, aren't I? I'd have loved to have got these tyres to the line, but I don't think we're going to do it. It's such a shame because we've done so well to get back up to where we are.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.9 seconds.
I mean, yes, it's not points, but going to stay off the button for a few laps now. Build that ARS back up. Because even though we've got 33%, I don't want to just burn it all at the same time. If we can pull away from the car behind without using it, then I'd prefer not to use it. Full on concentration mode here. As we hunt down the Alpha Tauri, I think it is getting a bit closer to us. Just ticking these laps down. So our ERS up 15% on that lap, up to 47.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
So it's asking me to pit on lap 20. This is when I wanted to pit if I had to pit again, but 61%, yeah, we're gonna have to, I think. It's so annoying because I'd absolutely still keep going, but what does the delta? I'll have a look when I get a minute. But what does the delta say? Does it say that we'll come out ahead of Latifi? says we'll come out in 18th, so we're going to give we should come out in front of Latifi and someone else. Presume it'd be Russell, but I'm not sure about that. Because look, we just keep going faster. Another personal best sector 1 there. Personal best sector 2. We just keep going faster and faster, and I don't want to pit. Tell you what, let's keep that up. Let's just see. Let's analyse how fast it's going up. So it should be on 64 when we cross the line this time round. Now it's on 63. Right, let's see how far that goes up. That front left is on 63%.
We're leading our teammate by 6.5 seconds.
Oh, problem for the car in front. The AlphaTauri slows down. And he's out the race, he's out the engine failure or something. Something's happened to him. So Danny Kvyat, I presume that is. Yeah, Danny Kvyat. Oh. Oh, safety car. Full on safety car.
Slow down, maintain positive delta. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
This is good though, this is good because I can save my tyres.
The safety car is waiting for the leader. You may overtake it. Overtake the safety
Okay.
car.
So we can overtake the safety car.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
So this is going to be really good, this. This is really good for us and our tyres. Because I should come in, but on the flip side, I should be able to get these hards to the end of the race if we're having to... stay behind the safety car. Depends how many laps we're going to be behind the damn thing, that's the thing. Or do I just accept that I have to pit and pit now?
Grosjean is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 4.9 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 12 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 32.1.
Okay, Jeff, let's do this. I think I've come to terms with the fact that it's just not going to happen. I've come to terms with the fact that it's not going to happen. We need to come in. So let's come in and just try and beat... If we can beat the 2 Williams cars and the 2 Haas's and our teammate, I'll be happy. But let's see where we get out first.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
So we come out. Let's just quickly ask where we are.
You're in P17.
So we're in P17, okay.
The gap to the car ahead is 9.9 seconds.
So we would
okay.
okay.
Russell behind. The gap behind us is 12.0 seconds. They're on old hards. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 7 laps to go.
Okay, so we would have come out. We would have come out only 9 seconds off the back of Kimi anyway. but nonetheless, we have a fresh set of softs. We're building our fuel back up. We've stuck our engine in lean. We've got full overtake mode. We'll see what we can do. If we can get back up to where we started, which were P12, if we can get back up to there, that'd be great, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Because it's hard to overtake through it. I mean, it's not hard to overtake around here, but it is hard when there's a group of you at the same, you know, when there's a group of drivers. So we'll have to see. Still trying to catch the safety car queue. It'll be coming in at the end of this lap. I would imagine.
Is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 11.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 11 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:30.3.
Okay, I'll have enough fuel now to burn. Well, it's been a fascinating race. We've had a spin. We've been brake checked by Esteban Ocon. We've pushed like crazy on hard tyres for 23 laps before finally accepting that we're going to have to come in. We're now in prime position to do well here. The safety car looks like it's going to be staying out for another lap. Here we go then. The back of Raikkonen. The back of the queue. Got Raikkonen, then Sebastian in front of us. Then the two Haas cars. Going to be exciting. All this has come down to a 4-lap sprint. Well, it'll be a 3-lap sprint by the time we cross the line next time. Oh no, it'll be 4 laps if it comes in at the end of this lap. It'll be 4-lap sprint. All I'm doing is coasting, building that fuel up. 2.43, 2.45, and there comes Latifi, and there comes Russell. So Russell on the back of the field now, just waiting for Latifi. Latifi seems to be nowhere. Not quite sure where Latifi's gone, or is that Latifi?
There's static over the radio. Say again.
I'm not sure. 60. Oh, it's flipping. It's that's Russell. So we've got Russell behind us. Kimi in front. Got our fuel up to 2.7. It should be coming in this lap.
Okay,
yep, there you go.
Racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there is no
This is it then.
the green flags. Safety car
Lap
in
26, 27, 28 and 29 to get as high, to get us past, sorry, as many people as possible. Safety car in. Latifi's still not back on packet field, poor bugger. Or is that Latifi?
Russell is behind you.
No, it is Russell, okay. Here we go then, 2.73 laps of fuel. Good, they're going to back right up here, look. Can't overtake anyone until the safety car line. Here we go, then the leaders set off. And we're green flagging then. Here we go, we've got 4 laps to get past as many people as possible. Our teammate sparking across the floor there in front. He's been caught napping slightly because Vettel's just drove away from him. And here comes us then. Straight away we're going to try and get past our teammate. There we go, there's 16th. Oh, something happened in front. Yellow flag. Not quite sure what's happened there. Oh, are you serious? You serious? No, 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 no. Oh, god damn it. At least it's only yellow and not... At least it's only yellow and not orange. Vettel goes really defensive. Not defensive enough, though. Oh. 2 in 1 corner there. We get very, very aggressive. There was definite contact there. No doubt about it. One of the Haas cars next up. I'm going to try and get past him straight away as well, because here we come. I'm going to dive to the outside of him.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Use all the track, literally. Even the grass. But we're through. And we're up another place. We're on the back of Esteban Ocon now. And Charles Leclerc just in front of him. Here we go then, another lap down. We're down to 3 laps to go.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
Oh, we can't. We're struggling to turn right there, which is going to be a problem because of the fact that this is a clockwise course. Oh, lock up. Oh, I have to lift off through that corner now. But we're right on the back of Esteban Ocon. Can we have a go at him here? We'll see. No, too far away here. Oh, back end. We need to get as close as we can to him through this corner. Oh, it's Leclerc on the outside. It's brave enough going down the inside there, let alone on the outside. Jesus. Leclerc doing everything to try and get past whoever that is in front of him. One of the Alpha Tauris. Oh, it must be Gasly because Kvyat's out, isn't he? So. Oh, really struggling to get this car turned in. Now that that side of the wing's gone. 2 laps to go.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
There's all the green on the inside of the course there. Esteban Ocon fighting for his life back here, man. I wonder what Lewis Hamilton's up to. Obviously he started P11 this race. After taking a grid penalty at the first race of the season, not really what he wanted.
Okay, take it easy on the car.
Oh, can we get close enough to the back of the Renault? We dive to the outside. And that is a brilliant move on our behalf. So we're up another one. We're now right behind this battle between... I don't think we're going to get past Charles Leclerc, to be honest. Oh, but he might get past Gasly. Gasly! Oh, big engine explosion. Leclerc's gone. Leclerc's engine's gone. He's trying too hard to overtake Gasly, and his engines give way. Unbelievable. And we'll up another one then. So we're now behind the Alpha Tauri of Pierre Gasly. I don't think we'll be able to do anything from this far back because we've got 1 lap to go here at Australia. Can we do anything? I'm going to back off nice and early and get the run through the corner instead. Oh, he might just be too far. If I had a full wing, it'd be fine, but we haven't got a full wing. We've only got a yellow wing. We've got a yellow wing on the right hand side, which is making it really hard for us to turn in, which means we can't catch Gasly as fast as we want to. He is coming back towards us, but not fast enough. Hard on the brakes. We've got 1 chance, and it's going to be down this next DRS straight, or DRS straight, I should say, not ERS. Oh, and I've turned in too early. Had to correct it. No, that's going to be it. We just got to defend from Esteban Ocon now. who's looking very racy, but we're going to easily get to the corner before he thinks about attacking us. Wow, what a motor race this has been, eh? Through the last corner the leader goes. Valtteri Bottas wins the race. Wins the opening race of the season. We are going to come home. Oh, I don't even know where we are. P11, I think? P12, maybe? Let's find out. We crossed the line.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Oh, and it's P10. We get a point in our first Grand Prix. Fantastic result. We're up 2 places. Lance Stroll gets driver of the day. Well, the fan vote driver of the day. But, yeah. Fantastic. After everything that's happened, the spin on lap 1, well, the wing brake on the first lap, flipping. What else happened, man? We broke our wing on the first lap when we got brake checked. We span out when we were already 25 seconds down. We pushed hard tyres. We pitted for hard tyres at the end of lap 1, and we pushed them for 23 laps before we finally came in. And the safety car is the only reason why we did so well there. It saved our skin. And yeah, for being 2 engines explosions straight in our face. You know, first Danica Kvyat has the engine give way, and then the spectacular one by Leclerc there at the end of the race. Oh, I'm losing my breath. Fantastic result. Brilliant.
Let's have a quick look at how the driver's standings have changed. Valtteri Bottas passes his rival to take over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Lance Stroll certainly put in an impressive performance today. No doubt his team and fans are extremely proud.
Let's move on to the constructors. Red Bull take over as championship leaders. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Well, what an eventful race. And I've just realised then, whilst we were talking on the menu, the only reason why we got P10 is a Lando Norris 5-second time penalty, which put him, what, 4/10 back? 3/10 back. Put us 3/10 behind us. So we would have been P11 if it wasn't for that. So, yeah, cheers, Lando. Fantastic result, up to P10. That Lewis Hamilton recovers from 12th to 8th. He goes up 4 places. But Lance Stroll, what a result by him. From P10 to P4. Fantastic. Alexander Albon gets a podium as well. And Sebastian Vettel, after qualifying so well, just seemed to be so low down. He was behind. I mean, we overtook him, then came out behind our teammate. You know, he was stuck behind Grosjean for ages. Latifi there, 1 lap down. Leclerc did classify as a finisher, but 2 laps down. Interesting. What did let's see, what did Norris get his penalty for? His penalty was for a 5-second time penalty. It was for severe collision with Pierre Gasly. Interesting. I see that nobody got a warning for breaking my bloody wing on the first lap. Charles Leclerc and Danica Kvyat having a massive blowout in front of us. An unserved penalty puts Lando back. Wow, well, what a first race that was, and what a result.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. It made it look easy. You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret?
What's a secret? There is no secret really, just about having a great team and car. I think you'll find I scraped the back of Ocon's bloody diffuser, more like, but I'm not going to comment on that actually, because that's going to upset everybody. It's going to upset the team, the aero, or the aero again, so I don't really want to say anything about that. Yeah, you could say that, love. A bit of stuff to do. So, our affinity goes up to level 3. Or, well, I say affinity, it's a claim, isn't it? But our acclaim goes up. We'll now have a level 3 driver. And, yeah, that's fantastic as well. So, guys, I mean, what is there to say? What a fantastic race. Just waiting to get back to the headquarters here. Here we are. Weekly resource. We've got next to no time to do anything here, unfortunately, between now and Bahrain. But yeah, with that being said, guys, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Leave a like, feel free to comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And join us next time for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Thanks, guys. See you later.